Hello everybody and welcome back to Vanilla Hills in City Skylines. Today we're going to be finishing the industrial zone over here. We have a lot of it done. I did put in this little loop over here. And so I just need to decide at which point these roads are going to actually turn towards up here. Which is probably going to be more like back here, to be fair. So, also this irritates me. This right here. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be changing that probably. Most likely. But, how is the question? So, we want to get our input from these two. No, we don't want from this because then they'll drive through the center. We want it from the highway only. So people go to the highway to get over here. Which would mean that people would probably drive this way to get onto the highway up here or down this way to get onto the highway down here. So that might actually make this more busy. We'll have to see how it messes with the traffic, but it's definitely going to cause traffic either down here and up here or some sort of mix at these on points of the highway. As for Rocky Road up here, I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of traffic that will be going down it to go around here, but probably not too bad. And it became night. So, let's actually back this off to down here, I think. Because that's going to make the road look a little bit better, too. And we have time to kind of bend it off towards this direction. So, let's grab our one-way. We'll actually have it go out one. And arc. To be fair, I don't even think this needs to be big because if you look at the off-ramp, it's not that massive. So if we're going to be getting oh, speak of which, we're going to have to upgrade that to probably a bigger piece in this section because that's where we're going to break it off. So can we have a straight? Let's see how this works as a straight. Oh, we can actually have it break off at the 45. I do approve. Okay, let's throw that down. Let's throw this down. If I can find my keys. To there. And actually, we will back this up. Let's rebuild that as a curved. We'll head out, but I want to link it to that. Can I please get this road? Okay, let's just try to see if we can aim it at about right. So about right there. Going up this way. Yeah, we'll just connect it. I don't think it needs to expand into that massive of a road. Actually, yes, we do, because we want it to kind of separate out all the vehicles. So, even though it might not be needed right here, I do want it out there. But we will actually upgrade this into 2-lane highway, though, so that it's a little bit more effective for them to get off. Now, for the on-ramp, we want them to hit that somewhere. So let's build this off of there at some point. Actually, can I have it parallel? That actually runs. It's not quite exact, but that runs fairly parallel. But we can't have it going along it for much longer than that because it will have issues. So Okay, at the 5, I think. We'll do at the 5 again. And 1. And then we'll have this connect into that. I think we'll have this big as well. Just up until it hits that. Just so... Oh, that's right. We weren't able to upgrade this, and I wanted to. So let's actually get rid of those two, because we do want this to be massive. Otherwise, it's not going to actually... Are you serious? The slope is just too steep right there. You know what? That's why we have builder tools. Okay, let's soften this out a bit. Just like that. And hopefully that's enough to allow it. Come on, please. Yes, there we go. Okay. So, everybody kind of converges on here, going through there, or returning back to the rest of the area. And then hits this, which will actually put into 2-lane highway as well, and probably make this section big. In fact, well, let's upgrade it to the highway section in general. And then we can make that one big, which is good, because it'll kind of need that. Otherwise, it's probably going to get bogged down. And like that to try to help out this section. I think that's right. We do have the 4-lane if things get really bad. And they are both upgradable to it, so... But now that we have that in, we do need to get our mass transit in here. So, monorail. And this can come just straight off of it. And that's actually pretty awesome. But we need to figure out where it's going to end first. And I think right there is an amazing spot for it to end. Although I don't think that is an amazing hill that it created behind itself. So let's try to smooth this out a little. Make it look a little nicer. Let's have it a little bit bigger. Just in general, reshaping the hill a little bit. Okay, it's not going to get any or much better than that, at least. So, how are we going to have this move around, though? Because we need it on the left side here, but we have it come from here. It has to jump to the right side first. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that should be of height. Okay. So, if we have it go from there, we can have it do an itty-bitty curve here. At 5, can we? And then distance too short. That looks actually pretty even. But we need it to cross the road again. Space slope too steep. But if we put it too far out, it's going to have... Yeah, no matter how high we put it. Okay, let's back it off because we need to reset the height. What about right there? Space already occupied. Oh, it just means that the endpoint right here is too low. So let's redo that. Let's have it go out to there and then redo this little curve. But it needs to go up as it does. We'll say 2. That shouldn't... That almost looks like a roller coaster now. No, that's a little too much. So, let's try that again. Because if you look at it, it looks fairly level. I think only 1. I think it's only going to need 1. Because it's not that steep. It really isn't. Actually, can we just straight line this? Slope too steep. Space already occupied. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can just straight line this. Because that is... Oh, come on. Nope, right there. Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. We have it on the side of the road we need it on now. So we'll have it follow the road for a little bit, coming up this way. And then we'll have it angle in that direction. And then line up with it. Okay, right there's the 180. And just like that. Okay, that's a little bit of a roundabout way to get to it, but it works. So from there we can have a bus line or 2 bus lines that hit up each of these. So I'm trying to think because, well, first of all, these roads might need to be a bit bigger. Right there, right there. Right there and right there. Then make that a little bit wider, make this a little bit... Okay, maybe not. Oh, gosh, I didn't mean to completely get rid of it. Even though that is exactly what I did. Oh yeah, did I upgrade the roads at all? I don't think I did. I smoothed out the thing, but I didn't upgrade the roads at all to see how the zoning changed. Little bit of good. Little bit of bad. So, it's alright. We still have a lot of the zoning there, so it's not bad. This looks like it needs to be smoothed out, like I missed or forgot to do it. So let's do that now. Because it looks horrendous in some points. Okay, there we go. Now, let's get the bus line in here. Actually, let's extend the tram real quick. Actually, you know what? We'll just have its own that just goes between there. Like that. Because that does go off over here, and I really don't want to separate that too much. So. And then this one should stay in there for a little bit as it tries to unbunch it. Okay, let's get some buses. We don't have a bus depot? We haven't for some time. Our bus depot was up here, wasn't it? Oh dear. We have not even had buses for the longest time. That is amusing. Okay. It's probably going to send out just butt tons of buses. Like, there haven't been buses going around this. Ooh, there's a little bit of backup right there. Are you told to stop beforehand? It looks like it. But you're processing through, so you're not backing up faster then. At least not all the time. Although, to be fair, you probably can just go. Because there's not a ton of traffic right there. And you are a main source of traffic, so we do want you kind of processing through as quickly as possible. And it just needs to get rid of all that backup, and then it will be... Yeah, and then it'll be good. Okay. Alright, now back to the task at hand. I get distracted very easily. Has anybody else noticed that? I'll put the bus stop down here just in case multiple buses do come around at once. We can have one right there, and one right there, and reconnect. Then I want to create a new line of fashion. Actually, I could have just a pedestrian walkway right there. And that way I can just have a bus stop there and there for that one. Yeah, I like that. Not to mention this can be somewhat a service loop because we will need a fire station. Just like that. We will need police too, but I'm not sure how that's going to fit on this, to be fair. It can't connect to any of that. Oh, wait, off for the moment. We don't actually need you in here at the moment. How does that connecting right there include that? Is that going backwards? No, that's... Okay, I don't know. But we do need a way back from this to get back up here as well, so that anybody trying to return the goods from the train can actually get up there. And that's probably going to be a big thing, because this is going to be manufacturing, so any raw goods are going to be coming into here, and we do need to loop it around. That being said, I actually kind of want to attach it up here and then go underground, because I think that would be most effective. Don't ask why I'm using a British accent. It just seemed appropriate at the time. Okay, I do want it angled, and this is going up a slope, so it will be easier to put it underground from this angle. So I do believe putting it underground right here would be the best option. Okay, I want it the 5 units. And then the 5 units. From British to French. That's not weird at all. Not weird at all. Okay, and a straight line. Straight line won't do because that goes so far out. Okay, maybe a massive curved. Just to right there. Then we want you to come back up out here. Because we want you to reconnect. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to upgrade you to... What do I have this as? 2-lane highway? Okay, 2-lane highway then. 2-lane highway it is. Can I go underground? Yes, I can. Change switch, change switch, change switch, change switch, change switch, change switch, change switch. Okay, there we go. So now we have the train station connected. And we actually have people using it just because they're coming from this side of the highway to get to the train station. That's a little amusing. Now, for my final trick, I'll make it so that none of the industry... Actually, this is going to be dirty, so it needs to be parked anyways. So, just give me a second. Actually, you know what? We don't want it connecting to the street side, so we're going to have these little barriers here. To prevent it from doing so. And they really do need power. Well, you have power, and you're close enough. Park. Park. Is that close enough? Park. Now it is. Either way. Okay, you turn on, you turn on, you turn on. Other than you all need water. It immediately, that's the first thing it asks for. It's like, where's my water? Okay, we'll pull this almost all the way through. Stopping off right there for just a second. That doesn't look right. There we go. We'll have it only come out to there because that's all it really needs to come out. Okay, we're going to get rid of that stretch. Pull that down. And then you can reconnect from back here. But let's get the water on this side. Connect it down. Redundancy. Well, kind of. And we do need one down the middle. Tell the truth, we need redundancy from here as well. So we'll just throw a little extra pipe out that way. A little pipe out that way. A little pipe through here. And one over here. The idea is we definitely don't want the sewage to be cut off. Even though, to be fair, the water over here only has one long pipe, of which I'm surprised hasn't been hit by anything, because we've had a sinkhole over there. We've had a couple earthquakes over here. So, anywho, though. Oh, you need water. I am dreadfully sorry. I thought water had cut. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. I had forgotten to reconnect that. But we can take from right there and just pass water through there. There we go. We'll play it now because everybody should have water. Let's finish zoning this up so that it can have industrial. Ah, I misplaced. Trying to place it on the corner there can sometimes be difficult because if you're too zoomed out, which I probably am for doing that, the placement can be a little tricky. If I put one there. Put one there, I guess. They interweave! But over here's only 2, so I do believe just to right there. And that should... Oh, this is going to be a little off because that's... Oh, no. You know what? We're going to change that. You go away. That means it's going to squish right there even further, though. But we're going to put a 3 right there. And move these over. That way, it's even. Okay, now let's get that zoned up. What happened to our need for industrial? It was so massive. Okay. That's why we built that entire area. That's why we focused on building it. Oh, dear goodness. I'm getting a little too kerfluffled. So let's just focus on building more of Rocky Road. Then. Because Rocky Road is the best ice cream in the world. There's no one that can deny that. How can unless you're allergic. I do have to throw that in there. I have a brother that's allergic to tree nuts. So everything but peanuts. So, and if he ate Rocky Road, it would be more like Deadly Road. So, yeah. So some people can deny it, but if you're not allergic, you can't. It's chocolate, it's marshmallow, it's almonds. It's delicious. So your 4 basic food groups. Wait, what was it from Atlantis? I'll give you your 4 basic food groups. Grease, bacon, fat, and lard. To be fair, I'm surprised that Cookie in that movie is not like this 300-pound man with that kind of concept. Because all of those... Actually, to be fair, most nutrients are fats. So a lot of the, I think, vitamins are actually fat compounds, and that's why they're fat soluble, is because they're fat. But they're good fats. So just because something says that it has fats in it doesn't mean it's bad fats, but it doesn't mean it's good fats either, so take that with a grain of salt. But the idea is that I think the only vitamin that isn't is vitamin C, because it's water soluble for the most part. I do believe that it can be stored in fat, but it's the reason why people can take 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C and be okay. Because normally that kind of dosage of any vitamin will actually kill you. But vitamin C is water soluble rather than fat soluble, so it flushes out of the body very quickly. But not to say taking that much vitamin C isn't detrimental in general. It just takes a lot longer. There have been studies that have shown that much vitamin C, or at least to what I've heard, can cause lesions in the brain over time. So too much of a good thing is bad, no matter how easily the body can get rid of it. It can still do a little bit of damage while in there at that quantity. So let's get these in. But there's the science for the day. Let's actually get this middle one in first. That way I could just pull this one all the way across. And then this all the way across. And then industrial. I'm pretty sure that they're going to start demanding new production in general. And when they do, we will be ready. But for the time being, we just have some stuff going that doesn't really do anything. So. Oh, let's actually set up the lights, because there's a lot of lights here that do not need to be there. Yeah, those just need to merge. I have a ringing in my ears. That needs to stall out for the other side. We'll actually do it like that. No. So just stop before you go in. This side has 4, this side has 3. I just realized that. Which means that there are... Okay, so... it's 3 tall and 3 wide, so that's 9. This is 4 and 2, so that's 8. So this does have more, just by a little bit. We'll actually park it up too, because why not? We want it ready for when we are going to use it. So, and this one's going to be a little off. Not much, but a little. Wow, I can't... That should connect through. Yeah, it does. Okay. But...
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
The area. That's like saying it's going to... It's like telling a blind person it's going to happen over there. Oh, that's right. I was meaning to actually not have the middle section right there, but that's fine. I guess we'll have it. It'll make them happier anyways. Okay, and that should be all that we need. So let's see where this is going to happen. Oh, really? Right on Dark Forest and our rail lines. Okay, well, that sucks. But it's going to happen in the next episode. Because guess what? We are actually out of time. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Excuse me. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you wish to support the channel, there's a link to a Patreon in the description below, as well as my Twitch and Twitter to catch me when I live stream. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.